My name is Luther King. I'm an alum of TCU. The areas that I have witnessed TCU growing the most is probably the facilities and the quality of the student body and the improvement of athletics. Those all went hand in hand because when I was there as a student, the campus was much smaller. Where the commons are now was a parking lot, and trees were where the blue is. We planted a lot of grass. We took the parking lots out. We built resident halls along the side. We built the blue. We made tremendous changes in the way the campus looks. And then I became a trustee in '92. And that chant was 2, 4, 6, 8, will we score before I graduate? So that was kind of the atmosphere. Coming off of a 1-10 record, I think I was told that the total applications for TCU freshman class was 3,500 for a class of 1,600. So it was pretty skinny, and so we had a long road ahead of us. You fast forward 20-something years, and the application pool is now 20,000. It's a deep application pool. It's good. It became a We Can Do It school. It became a school that was much more talked about. When I was at the First National Bank of Fort Worth, a real rookie, a lot of people helped me. In the bank, there was a retired postal worker. He delivered the mail around the bank. He retired from the U.S. Post Office, and he was a good friend. You know, he would take me fishing. I learned a lot from him, and I said, "Mr. Lowry, you've had such a wonderful life. What suggestions would you give me?" And he said, "Luther, surround yourself by young people." He said they have high energy, they have great dreams, they're not bitter, they're challenging, and hence our internship program. We teach classes. The whole firm is bought into it. It's a major commitment, and it's worked. My bonding to TCU was different than many people because I worked when I was at TCU. I knew nothing. I did know how that you took the iced teaspoon out of the glass, but I didn't know much more than that. So, you know, it was an atmosphere for me to grow and to learn. And with that, at TCU, you bonded to it. You know, I bonded.